Welcome back to Undiagnosed Baddie, your favorite daily podcast, y'all. We just gonna get into this one. And I feel like I've been talking about relationships a lot, but that's what the people are talking about. So that's what we're going to continue to talk about. Now, we have Randy Rosario say, your man is invited to his ex's wedding. He wants to go alone because you don't know anyone there. What's your next move? First of all, the first thing that came to my head was that's his wedding. There's no way that my man is going to a wedding and has the plus one option but tells me no and I don't get to go. There's no way that my man has a plus one to anything, tells me no, makes the decision for me, and I can't go. There are often times where people have the plus one because we're together and I decide I don't want to go. That's one thing. Let me reiterate what this key sentence said, okay? It says, he wants to go alone. He wants to go alone. Are y'all reading this along on the screen with me? Because you don't know anyone there. That means his side piece is there. That means he's probably taking someone else. What's your next move is while he's fucking gone, okay? You're packing your stuff from his house and you're being done. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We're not going through the rest of our lives from whenever you watch this. This is why I like to make timeless content. When you see it, it's for you. And it we move forward with it. There's a lesson in almost every topic that I bring up. Almost 365 days worth of, we'll just say 300, even though there will be 365 days worth of content. We'll say 60. Just picking a random number, that were about me or about this or about that, and 300 lessons in this year. And if I don't teach you anything else, it is to always choose yourself, to always respect yourself, and to always make the people that you are dealing with respect you on a minimal basis. And him deciding you're not going somewhere with him because you won't know one no excuse me, because you won't know anyone there is a telltale sign of everything else that's going on. He's cheating. There's something else that's going on, and that's not something that we're going to put up with, okay? And on any fucking level. You're not going to tell me I'm not going somewhere with you, period, because I don't know people there. There's so many red flags in that, and that's what I want people to start paying attention to. There's the same green, yellow, red flags, and once you start noticing them in one person, you have to quickly learn what a red flag is in someone else, and you don't move forward. You don't pass go. You don't collect $200. Why would we keep, what is the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over again and expecting a different outcome. And so with that, and dealing with men, and you're dealing with men and you see this man displaying the characteristics of the last man, you have to stop, because the outcome is not going to be different. It's going to be the same thing. And that's why we say drop him off and get another one. Right? There's some women that say, well, all men cheat, so I might as well stick with the cheating man that I know. Babe, life literally is the longest thing. Your life is going to be the longest thing that you ever do. Right? It's short, but it's going to be the longest thing that you ever do. Do you want to be unhappy and miserable and toxic with all of that? No, but that's not something that we want. So we're always going to choose ourselves first. We're always going to choose ourselves first. Look in the mirror, and for the rest of the year, we're going to look in the mirror and say, I'm going to choose myself first. Like, I know I get on here and I talk a lot of bullshit, and I say this and I say that, but the whole thing behind it is happiness and doing what the fuck you want to do with your life. You don't have to settle. When at this studio, I couldn't even imagine myself putting together an office in a I could. And that's why I'm in it. And everything that I have now is something that I thought before. So everything that I know that I'm thinking, everything that I'm saying into this mic, everything that y'all hear me say, I know is coming. It's up to me to continue to. There's some lessons. I sit here and I talk to y'all. There's some lessons that I myself have to continue to learn. There's some people that have to get dropped to the wayside that's in my life right now. And what's so crazy, welcome to Undiagnosed Baddie, because this is going into it. I feel like I'm preaching right now. What's so crazy is that I sit in my space and I clear my space and I pray and I meditate and I ask the universe to clear what is not for me, clear what is not supposed to go, clear the people that are not supposed to be attached to me in any kind of way. And sometimes because of the bond that I have with certain people, I fight that shit. I should not be fighting that. I should not be fighting that. And it's going to hurt when it happens. I feel like everything is being taken away from me. I got memories on my phone today from when my uncle Michael passed away. And it goes from him dying to me being at my godparents' house. My godfather takes my long wig. When I grieve, I'm in black hair, y'all. Um, I grieve all the time, but the black hair has my whatever. Um, to him dying months later, like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck? My uncle Mike died in 2018. He died June 2018, and then my godfather dies January 2019. Um, and then it's just like whoa, and it's just so crazy how those memories come up, and Google's gonna find the wildest time to send you some memories of your dead relatives when I'm outside. You get a little notification from Google, and the reason why I leave them on is because sometimes I forget that those pictures are even in there, and then sometimes I go to that place in the album and I'm like, what else was going on, what screenshots, what mood moment, what was I doing at a time in my life? So I keep it on. But Google is good for sending some shit your way that you don't want to see. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to say happy birthday to my cousin Kezia. Y'all, she be in the comments. And I just want y'all to tell her happy birthday. In my comments, I called her. It's late, y'all. She was like, you need to drop your episode. You didn't drop an episode today. And let me tell you what, Kezia, since you on my ass so much, you make sure you like every fucking episode. Because if you're watching these episodes and one didn't get posted yet today, and I had to sit here and do this fucking episode, that means you're not liking episodes. So this is me calling you out saying, like these damn episodes, girl. I love you. You know what I'm saying? That's my cousin. She been there for me. We used to live in the same building and we shared a wall, y'all. That's how close I live to my cousin. But I love living in the same building as my family. I love that everybody has their own space. I love that everybody is close, can be close or can be far apart. I can hermit myself in my house and just know that my people are safe, and I love that for me. You know, Anyway, with that being said, be a Kezia and choose yourself. Kezia picked up. She moved from Maryland down to Florida. Her first year. I'm telling your business, girl. Like her first year down there, I was just so nervous for her because it was like when the administration changed. I'm like, bitch, you're going to a red state. I am scared for you. And then not only that, the hurricanes. I'm like, you want to leave snow for hurricanes? Like that shit is crazy. But she did it, and I love that for her. And I love that she chooses herself, because she gets up and she goes and she lives the life of a woman with no kids and nothing holding her down. So shout out to Kezia. Be a Kezia if you needed some motivation. If you don't believe that I have people in my life that are doing the things that they want to do with their lives, that's a testimony of a person that is doing that. Like, I love to give my people flowers when I can give them flowers. With that being said, shout out to all the Leos. We're in Leo season. Yeah, yeah. We are in full Leo, the fire sign. I love me, a good Leo. Y'all, I'm really doing it. Proud of myself, and I don't know. Like I said, I'm excited to see where this goes. Y'all watch the vlogs. Go watch my vlogs. We have weekly vlogs coming up, dropping every Monday. Go watch the last vlog that I